Hello everyone, and welcome to another streaming installment of Vancouver Titans versus the organization. So today, it was announced that Jjanu and Pajion, I still don't know how to say his name, has left the team. Of course, Vancouver, they released statements and just messages about both of them. About Jjanu, Vancouver said, tweeted out and said, the Vancouver Titans announced today that Jjanu, I'm not going to say his full name, but yeah, Jjanu has agreed to mutually part ways with the team. From all of us at the Vancouver Titans organization, thank you, Jjanu, for everything you have done for the team. And of course, they added this little link, and it's just about an article saying thank you, Jjanu, and everything in between. So, let me just get my Twitch up. Oh, for fuck's sake, there we go. Yes. Bloody hell. So slow, Twitch. Alright, so of course it's just a little statement from Tim Holloway, the esports director of Vancouver Titans. He says Vancouver Titans announced that okay, best of luck. Thank you for done for the team, but wish you the best of luck. Best of luck during the next step of your career. And then this is what Tim Holloway said. We would like to thank Jjanu for his contributions to our team and helping to bring us success in our first year in the Overwatch League. Jjanu has always been an integral part of the Vancouver Titans in the Vancouver Titans on both on and offline in game. He supported his teammates by making critical team plays in critical moments. While offline, he carried himself to be a good sport and supportive teammate. We wish him the best, or we wish him all the best in the future. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, it's very, very sad. I actually wasn't expecting it, but at the same time I was because I knew some Vancouver Titans shit was gonna happen, and yeah, look at that. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna search up Johnny. So this is Johnny. Yeah. So right now so now he's a free agent. I was expecting like on like Hacksaw Stitch to leave. I'm actually very, very, very surprised. Okay. So I do hope he actually gets into a team he full on deserves to be on a team. I don't even know how bumpers are in any team in Zach. Like maybe he's inactive. I don't really know, but it's crazy to be honest. So that's Vancouver's talking about Jjanu and his departure of the team. Um, of his departure of the team, and now we're gonna go to Pajon. I still don't know how you say his name, but if you don't know, he's actually the head coach for the team, which also means not gonna be there's no head coach. So I'm gonna read what they said. We've made the difficult decision today to mutually part ways with head coach Pajion. I don't know. Uh, helped uh, helped us grow into a championship caliber team in a short period of time, and we are grateful for the contribution he has made to our organization. We wish him all the best. Of course, no link, no article, just like one like Jjanu goodbye um, article message. So yeah, it is sad, of course, but yeah. So now they have no off tank and no head coach. Yeah, this is gone. Yeah, this is downhill. And they're also not. and they also don't have the minimal number of players, which is 8. And they also don't have a head coach, which is very, very, very bad, and they desperately need to get a head coach. So, what does this mean for the team, for Vancouver Titans in general? Well, it means that they are, uh, let's just say they are very, very, they're in big, big trouble. Not having a head coach is one thing. Not having an off tank is another thing. And having maybe most of your players in your team, yeah, in your team, that is just gonna somehow just leave. That's worrying, and that's really, really, really bad for Vancouver. Sorry, I'm drinking. It's crazy, and Vancouver desperately needs to find a off tank. Mostly, maybe, of course, a Korean off tank, as you know, Vancouver Titans are Korean, a Korean team. So let's maybe help them, trying to find a good off tank. Um, of course, there's the big one, Wu Yaw, a very good caliber, definitely, but he is in Genji Esports and it may not really, you know, fit in pretty well. But at the same time, it'd be quite good to see a former London Spitfire player come back to the Overwatch League. Kelios is kinda inconsistent a bit. He was worse, I'll be honest, than Note in season 1 in Boston Uprising. But yeah, of course I don't watch Contenders career, so I don't really know any of these players. Uh, and I do apologize if I give you very, very little information. Very little information. Um, it's just that I guess you can maybe say I think it's QOQ. Yeah, QOQ. You could probably say maybe QOQ as he was formerly a runaway from formerly of um the most of the Vancouver Titans players, but you do have to think that because T1 was actually the oh fuck the academy team for Philadelphia Fusion, so you do need to be careful on that one. It could not definitely not Zephyr, even though when teams like, oh my god, he's such a god. No, he's not. He's shit. You can also say Darko as well. Darko is very, very good and very, very, very consistent. But of course, there's been, talks about, oh, just fucking know my mouse pad. Yeah, English. I guess you can also say, like, oh, it's kind of bad because there was stuff about Darko was being toxic. So, of course, that's very, very bad. If, um, if they want to, they can probably make the transition from a full Korean roster to a North American or European roster. So, of course, there is Finzi, formerly from LA Valiant and Paris Eternal. He was pretty consistent, I'll be honest, in Paris Eternal. I don't know about Valiant, but pretty consistent in Paris. Of course, I'm trying to look. I think I think Dance is Dance an off tank? No, he's a main tank. Ah, shit, but yeah, he's actually pretty good. Um, I'm sorry if I have like a blank. It's just full on just blank. Zhao, definitely Zhao's a big one. You could probably maybe try and get Zhao into it because he's actually pretty good. I'll be honest. I've been praying for him to go into Overwatch League at some point. I don't know if he's actually still playing though. Hopefully he is because I really want him to be there. Let's have a look. Um, yeah, I'm not really like the great player, like the great person, to really help a team out because I'm not really a scouter. I'm more just a weird guy talking to a screen. As you can look at maybe trials probably. Maybe that'll be better. Um, It's really not. um, Jesus Christ, like, or if they can, they can probably no, definitely not South America, definitely not Australia. Maybe China. That yeah, that sounds like Donald Trump. Hello. I don't really know a lot of because a lot of contenders players. Um, because I don't watch contenders, so I have no idea how good they are. Of course, like if they're in contenders, I mean they're pretty good. Unless you're like in like a pretty bad team. Let's just make myself a lot easier and let's just go to the Overwatch League and look for maybe some trades that they can probably do. Of course, if they're looking for Korean players, I should probably go to where all the Korean players are. Because if they're looking for Korean players, they can look here. So if I go to additional content, would that be? Aha, there we go. Okay, so tank. I don't know why Yang Cassius is in this. First one you can kind of say is probably Bianca, even though there's been some stuff going on that I think Bianca may go to Dallas Fuel. Which I'm quite confused about. It kind of makes sense though because Hotbar is amazing, so I don't think Guangzhou really wants to let go of Hotbar. Yeah. Because yeah, Bishu, but I think Gladiators are probably gonna keep him. I do not. They're definitely not Brucein. Troy Oben is a pretty good choice. I'll be honest. But I don't really know. I don't think Shark really wants to let go of him. Clestine or Clestine, that's he was pretty good. Um, when he actually made his debut, he was pretty good. So I guess you can say, but I don't think Vancouver's really gonna look for Clestine. Don't really think they're really interested in also or Ellie vote if they're going for Koreans. Definitely not. Um, Fury, that's a good choice because Fury actually has experience of playing with Fisher, so it kind of makes sense. And of course, because Fury's also been benched, yeah, so he's benched because Poco has taken the starting lineup. That's a good choice. Fury's good. I still don't know like who's the main tank for Florida. Like, is it Gargoyle or is it like the backup one? Gargoyle? Okay, so Gargoyle. You can probably maybe say Gargoyle, but I don't think Florida really wants to get rid of like really wants to let him go. Guess you could probably say maybe Guguri. Definitely and certainly not Hanbin and Hopper. And definitely not Jaihan as well because Jaihan hasn't even proved himself yet because he's inactive and yeah. Meko's a good choice, but he's been pretty solid, Houston. Pretty solid. Alright, I'm not saying definitely. I'm saying pretty solid. Michelle, I do not think Saul wants to really get rid of Michelle because do they have another off tank? No, they don't. So I think Saul definitely wants to hold on Michelle, and he's pretty good. Oh yes, he's pretty good. All right, let's just keep looking. Uh, Probably not Rhea. I think Hangzhou wants to keep him. For fuck's sake, there's so many. I don't think Shanghai wants to get rid of, wants to let go of Void. Anyway, so if we're talking about, international players, um, Bruceson definitely not. I do not think he's a great caliber, including Ellie Vogt. I do not think so. He's a solid. I don't think Fried, um, maybe Gig, maybe? That's, no, wait, never mind, that's a main tank. Fuck. Hawk, maybe? Maybe Hawk, he's pretty solid. Leon, probably not. Uh, McGravy's also pretty solid, including Nevix. Both of those are really good choices. Of course, if you disagree with me, comment down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Comment down below, see if who do you think will actually probably replace Jjanu. If it's someone in contenders, I'll probably have a look. I'll probably watch some VODs of like, okay, yeah, it's a good choice. But yeah, we don't really know. No, I don't think he's definitely not caliber for Vancouver Titans. Poco, I do not think Philly wants to let go of him. Smacks we don't really know because he's inactive. Space, maybe he is certain. He is pretty good. Like he is like the best Western off tank. Spree, I do not think so. Definitely not caliber. And yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, so there is like some like limited amount of players in the Overwatch League, or also in contenders. Of course, if they're looking for contenders players who do have to scout a lot, if they do want to watch some VODs, this is why it's good to get to have an academy team, because if one of your players leave, you can promote that player who has the same role as the player who left into the Overwatch League team. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, what I mean, so the team is very, very bad, and they definitely need to look for a head coach and a off tank ASAP. Of course, the next one, and this is going to be pure speculations. When will the others leave? Of course, if you don't know about the whole situation about Vancouver, sorry, less so most, I think all of the players now have, yeah, all of the players have now got rid of of Vancouver Titans in their social media. Which definitely means that the others are probably going to leave as well. Hung, Fisher, Twilight, Slime, Stitch, Siamensu, and Hacksaw have all got rid of Vancouver Titans from their bio in either Twitter or Instagram or just whatever. Alright, so they've got rid of it. Actually, I kind of want to go to their Twitter page and see who are they following. Are they still following Hacksaw? Are they still following... They are still following Hong. Of course, Hong, I don't think he ever had that. See, Hacksaw, he got rid of it. Um, oh, fucking hell. Oh god, there's the teams. Do you know what I think they should do? I think they should actually have Runaway as their academy team. That'll be a good idea. Twilight, nope, nothing, nope. Think Clean Slime, CM and Sue. Goes Luminosity Gaming because the team owns them. I don't know why I said that because it's already known. And that's it. Ugh. So, of course, all of the teams, so fuck, all of the players have just basically just gave the bird just a fuck you to Vancouver Titans and just got rid of it in their bio. Which of course definitely means that some gonna probably leave. Of course, I'm not gonna say who's gonna leave, because that'll be too much speculations. But I think they will probably leave, probably either around, probably soon as we think. Because, if Jjanu of all players, has left the team, even though he was the last player to actually get rid of Vancouver Titans from their bio, then that definitely means that the rest are probably going to leave as well. Because Jjanu is an absolute maniac on D.Va. An absolute maniac on her. So, definitely, it does look like that the rest are going to leave, and Titans I have to go scrambling to find a new set roster. Because they... Hey guys, guess what? My headset died again. Well, not died, but They play in only 1 week. in 1 week. Think like, yes, it may seem not a long time, but because of how quick this year has been going, and just in like the days, blah 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 blah, then definitely, definitely Vancouver has to look for a roster very very quickly. I know it's like only like a couple weeks. I know, like May 2nd, that's gonna be tomorrow. It's Guangzhou versus Seoul Dynasty. Of course, I'm probably not gonna watch it because I don't really play Overwatch a lot now. Even though I did play it a couple hours ago because I was just gonna like I was thinking maybe I could stream it. Nope, I'm not gonna stream it. So of course I will leave a card up there, uh, up there, in the corner about of the other Vancouver Titans, so you can get some information about that. You can catch up with us, and you can come back here. And I already told you everything that's happening. Don't actually do that, but still, if you want to see what happened earlier, yeah, you can watch that. So basically, yeah, Vancouver needs to go quickly to try and find a new team because look where they are in the standings. They're 10th. Florida Mayhem has overtaken them. Has overtook them. And compared to second place, then that's pretty bad. What was I trying to say? Like week 10, like week 1, second place. Week 2, third place. Okay, that's fine because you haven't really played in a long time. Week 4, second place. Week 5, first place because Philly lost. Week 6, still first place. Week 7, still first place. Week 8. So Dynasty's also gone undefeated. Oh, okay. Week 9. Okay. Week 10. Oh, they lost. They lost their matches. Week 11. Okay. I mean, Hangzhou did lose, so that's okay. That's fine. Current. Oh, Florida has overtook them. And Paris as well. Wait, was Paris already in front of them? Yeah, Paris was already in front of them. I'm dumb. Well, look. Florida now in front. So, if they want to still be in the playoffs, they need to hope that Hangzhou loses. Like, yeah, Hangzhou loses and just keeps going down and down, even though they did go up once. I hope Guangzhou are gonna suck. I hope Chengdu's gonna suck. Like, who's like, hang on, I just want to check. Like, yeah, so Guangzhou and Seoul. So they're basically hoping that Seoul wins. This one doesn't really matter. This one, anyone really. There's mostly hoping Dallas because Dallas is closer to them. I'm hoping Valiant will lose. I'm hoping Houston will lose. And then when they play against Washington, they need to win. If they lose, going down even further. If they lose against Florida, going down. If they lose against Houston, if they lose against Philly, which is probably going to happen, going down. So Vancouver definitely needs to pick up players ASAP. And coaches as well. Well, a head coach. Yeah. So basically, they need to get a head coach and they need to get an off tank really, really quickly. Because of course this happened today. I should not. Fuck. So if I go to Vancouver, that is not how you spell Vancouver. Okay, Vancouver. This happened like 14 hours ago. So this happened today, and yeah. Because it came as a shock, but at the same time it wasn't really a shock because we knew that the organization, the players, yeah, a little bit controversy going on there. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna head off now. If you guys enjoyed the stream, I hope you guys also find this um, informative. Informative of what's happened to Vancouver. My prediction, well, not only my predictions, but just my opinion on this whole scenario. What's gonna happen next? Of course, I don't know, but I think most of the players are gonna leave, and yeah. So I'll catch you guys or later. Goodbye.